on the Pantless podcast.
Weren't you just bragging about having that and that's how I should fix all my problems? I don't agree with that. I think it's a little bit more. Welcome to the Pantless podcast. And now your hosts, Austin and Travis. Take it away, guys. Welcome to the Pantless podcast. I'm Travis.
Hey guys,
This is Austin.
that's me.
Whichever recording we're going to use.
Yeah,
Go ahead and do that
I'm
there.
I'm on this side.
Well,
I'm where I am.
We think we fixed our audio issues. You should be able to hear Austin this week.
Yeah,
That was all 110% Austin's fault.
100%. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, but it was great. No, actually, my audio. If we would have used my recording, it would have been worse. And we yeah. The version where you couldn't hear me at all was better than the one that I had. So that tells you how bad mine was.
Yeah. The last 2 weeks, Austin has royally messed his recording up. And we've had to use mine. And I think my OBS not updating properly. Hey, look who it is. We're gonna have
Yeah, we can hear you.
We're gonna have a guest today. I thought he was gonna pop in later so we could finish this intro, but never mind. He just jumps right in right off the bat. And screws
I told you
my
as soon as
intro
I finished my burger.
Garrett, can we see your face, or you don't want to show your face?
I literally, as soon as I get a drink from the kitchen, I'll sit down on the couch and put my face cam on.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go. So this is our. Can we call him a friend? Yes, he's a friend. We call him Swampy. We also call him Gert. But sometimes we just call him Garrett. He's here. We're going to talk about some stuff that dropped today.
That I'm not really privy to, and so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, because Austin's a loser
Pretty
and
excited.
didn't watch any part.
My bad.
Say?
I watched WandaVision instead, and it was amazing.
Alright, fair point. I'll give you that.
Spoiler alert, Thanos kills Vision. Nothing.
I've only watched the first 2 episodes of that, so I suck.
Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Man, you can just binge the entire season next week, because season finale next week.
Yeah, I need to just... Oh, there he is. Look at that guy.
Hey!
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that beautiful man. Or boy, I don't even know what he is these days.
He's my boy.
Both? I'm half man, half boy. That's why
He's
I have
man
a
from the waist down.
That's right.
Anyway. Alright.
So
Gentlemen, get into it. I'm ready for this. I want to know all the deets.
I was just gonna give a warning on some language just in case this loser drops some language that we don't use in this. So I just want to warn our viewers ahead of time, or 2 viewers.
Yeah.
All one of our people that watches sometimes.
Yeah.
This is not working. So
I think we average 20 seconds of view, I believe. So
killing it.
we're it's
Well,
get into it.
to start it off, Travis, holy carp.
So today, as we're recording this earlier this morning, the Pokemon Direct, Pokemon Presents dropped some pretty big stuff. Happy about one, not happy about the other.
But I think we should start from the beginning of it. What do you like Pokemon Snap?
I'm not gonna get it. Not a fan. I
liked it on the N64, but I won't buy it. But I liked it.
Just I don't see myself getting it. It comes out in 2 months, and I don't know.
Oh dang, that's quick.
Yeah, it comes out April 30th. So
I think they're releasing them in the order of which they're putting the most effort into.
Well, they didn't make Pokemon Company didn't make, or Game Freak didn't make Snap. That was made by Bandai Namco.
I'm honestly not sure.
I'll have to look it up.
But even if it looks awesome though. It just looks. I mean, I was a fan of the original Pokemon Snap, so I think just nostalgia reasons, I really went with this one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks like a good game. Yeah, Bandai Namco developed that game. New Pokemon Snap. So, yeah, the Pokemon Company didn't even make it. And then after
Austin,
that...
I'm sorry, you keep going.
No, what were you going to say?
Austin, did you have a favorite, like, game just in general throughout the series of all Pokemon? Just, like, DS games, Game Boy Color, Advance?
Well, just for pure nostalgia, Blue, but I'm an old man, so...
I will admit that I am mad as hell. I was expecting them to shadow drop red, blue, and yellow on the eShop for like 10, 15 bucks a piece for the 25th anniversary. Like,
You know, I was expecting a lot, and I'll go ahead and say that almost only out of everything that
stop sucking. Oh wait,
out
no,
of everything
that's
that
what we do here.
out of everything that I was expecting, I think only one thing happened, and it didn't come out in the way that I thought it was going to.
Was that
And
the...
that would be the thing that everyone in all of Pokemon was asking for the last couple years. Finally came out.
I don't like the chibi graphics. I gotta say
So
it.
Austin, since you're
I
not,
don't like it.
I don't know if you've been caught up yet, but 15 years ago, Diamond and Pearl came out on the Nintendo DS. And later in the year of 2021, Diamond and Pearl is coming out on the Nintendo Switch. Everyone's been asking for Diamond and Pearl remakes
What was
for the last couple years.
What are they calling them? Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl?
Yeah, we thought it was going to be another Let's Go. We thought we were getting a Let's Go Sinnoh.
Well, if they would have done Let's Go, it would have been Let's Go second gen, Hoenn. Because it would have had to go in line of the Let's Go's. It would have made sense for them to skip 2 generations, 3 generations.
I mean, obviously, it wouldn't. No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think the way that they're pushing this out and the way that it looks. I mean, I'm not majorly upset with how it looks, but to me, it kind of seems like we're putting this. This is what everyone's been asking for, and now we're giving it to you. But this big project in the back is what we're actually working on.
Yes, we'll get to that in a minute, because that's what I'm super excited about. Everybody was expecting Diamond and Pearl remakes to be in the Sword and Shield animation. They were thinking they were going to bring it up and completely retool it. When, honestly, no, it's still top-down. It's almost like not a remake, but almost like a...
so you said chibi graphics. So is it like how they did Link's Awakening?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
It's exactly like Link's Awakening.
Yes.
It's literally the exact same thing. It's the exact animation of Link's Awakening, except for it is a complete one-to-one remaster of Diamond and Pearl. Everything is going to be the same. I'm assuming the story is going to be the same.
Yep.
I don't know if
the battle
you've watched...
system. Now, it looks like whenever you get into a battle, it looks like it goes into like Sword Shield animations for the battle.
And then
the actual Pokemon battling and your character look like real characters, but then when you're in the overworld, it's above with chibi style graphics. They're super short and they look weird.
And not only that, but something when I was watching the YouTuber that I was watching the video along with, he also pointed out that in the trailer you see Porygon Z, who was not actually in the original. He was not actually in the original Diamond and Pearl Pokédex, which means it looks like they took Diamond and Pearl, split it like it normally is, but in Diamond and Pearl, it's going to be the Platinum Pokédex, which is where
That
you get
makes
a little
sense.
bonus.
Because there was only
So
151 in the Diamond and Pearl original Pokedex, and then I think Platinum extended it to 200.
yeah, something like that.
So I'm wondering if Home's
But
going to work with it.
that's
It
my hope.
has
Is that
to.
home,
It has to.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's going to be weird.
I
There's a lot of the. It's weird because you won't be able to put much in there.
you won't. You're gonna only be able. Well, actually, in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl actually had a national dex that went back to Kanto.
But will this
So,
remake
I don't
have
know.
that?
My question is this remake gonna have the fairy type?
That wasn't included until
Until X and Y. They didn't
Correct.
add fairy until X and Y,
Yeah.
but they changed a bunch of original Pokemon's typing to fairy, like Ralts,
yeah.
Gardevoir, Gallade are now psychic fairies.
Was X and
Clefairy and Chansey.
Was X and Y out when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out?
Came out first, and then Oraz came out after that.
Was there Fairy and ORAS?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that, yeah.
Because Oraz actually it actually reintroduced Pokemon that weren't originally fairy type, like Chansey turned into a fairy type, or was originally normal, along with Clefairy. Ralts, Kirlia, Gardevoir, and Gallade weren't originally fairy. Snubbull and Granbull weren't originally fairy.
Well, that kind of answers that question then. So, yeah, they'll be fairy in this one.
It does and it doesn't, only because I don't know. The way it looks throws me off so much that I just wasn't sure if they were going to. Because the thing about Oraz, though, is you could have every Pokemon from the games prior.
Okay,
You could transfer any Pokemon, even if it wasn't in the Dex, you could still transfer it to Oraz. But in this Platinum game, I don't think in this Diamond Pearl, I don't think it's going to be like that. It's going to be whatever's in the Diamond Pearl Dex.
Do you think the Platinum?
So,
because I think didn't Platinum add a little bit extra story at the end?
It added in Diamond and Pearl. Obviously, in Diamond you got Dialga, and in Pearl you had Palkia. But then there was also you could go and get Giratina, who was just off sitting in a cave somewhere.
I wonder if they'll add that as DLC.
Either that or in Platinum, the extra story was Giratina was the main boss. He was the main legendary. He was the box art legendary.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're even going to do a Platinum or a DLC. Just because I don't know if they're going to put any extra work into that game because of this game that we're going to get into next.
Do you think? What do you think it'll be priced?
It's probably going to be.
I hope it's 40.
I don't know. You would hope, but I don't think they've ever released a Pokemon game that's been any less than 60 right off the bat.
It'll be 60. It'll be 60.
I want to see it at 40 because
I do hope they have a deal for both of them.
If it's a remake, it still looks like a 3DS game. Can you really price a 3DS game?
If Link's Awakening it was 60, this will be 60.
You got me on that.
What it sounds like.
Be 60. I do hope they have a deal for the two of them, in which maybe you buy when I bought Sword and Shield, I made the mistake of not getting both of them.
Oh,
so when those DLCs came out, I was stuck with only being able to catch like half of the legendaries and all that stuff. I ended up getting Sword later on, but this time I'm getting both.
And this one again is not developed by Creatures Inc. or Game Freak.
No, it's developed. No, okay.
Same company that did Home.
It's the same company that did Home, along with the something Masuda, the guy that
the original director of the original Diamond and Pearl. He was included in it, but the development team was the team that did Home, which it kind of because that's going to lead into what we're about to talk about. That means that the main team is building Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm excited for this game. Like, holy hell.
Austin, have you ever played Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Yes, love it.
That
Love
you
it.
can catch
Imagine
Pokemon
that art style, but Pokemon. Pokemon
Hell yeah.
Legends Arceus.
So
This
is a
based in the same region.
prequel to all
To
of the
Diamond and
Pokemon
Pearl.
games. I would even say
Nope,
everything.
Yes and no. So it is based in a time before every Pokemon game. Yes, time-wise.
Yes.
But region, you are in
Sinnoh.
prequel to Sinnoh, which is Diamond and Pearl.
Basically,
And
there's
the
a
base of the
village in Sinnoh that humans are just starting to colonize, and you have to go out into the world to build the very first Sinnoh Pokedex. That is your...
And you're starting with, like, caveman Pokeballs, where it's like normal Pokeballs, but they have this little hole on the top, and when you throw them and catch something for the first time, steam comes out of it. It's like, it is a beautiful game. It looks, and I'm excited. I am actually happy that they aren't releasing it until early 2022.
Ooh.
Because they have a... Well, so Pokemon Snap comes out August 20th, or April 20th.
I say,
And then...
I say that time next year, that date next year, is when we get the legend. Here.
Probably something like that. It did. So that Diamond and Pearl remakes coming out late 2021.
Austin.
Over here. Oh, that's you. Okay. I got freaked out for a second. I was like, is somebody else jumping in? Oh,
No.
look at that little steampunk ball.
Yeah. How epic is that? That's like one of the... It's a...
So if there's no humans, then you're not fighting for gym badges, right?
I don't know yet.
No,
Or we don't know.
You are not fighting for gym badges. You are literally going out and you are exploring open world, the entire world of Sinnoh, trying to make the first Pokédex. Which means you...
There's your starters right there, Austin.
Oh yeah, Cyndaquil, Rowlet, Oshawott.
How random is that? Seriously, how flippin' random is it? I think oh. Yeah. How random are those starters?
Dude, I don't know. So, I don't know if you've seen A-Drive's video explaining that, but there's people contemplating that the reason they chose those has to do with, like, ancient, like, samurai, warrior, and something else, and you was like, Oshawott evolves into Samurai, which would be the samurai.
Correct.
Typhlosion is the warrior, and I can't remember what he said the third one was. Probably like a ninja or something, because that's what he said. Or the archer. The archer.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think about that.
Is what they're thinking of.
But Austin,
I'm choosing Cyndaquil.
Oh, Rowlet. I want this. Decidueye is a freaking beast. So they're calling this an action RPG.
Ooh.
The video actually showed that girl going out into the grass, doing like a dodge roll, and when she stands up, she crouches and just lobs first-person shooter-esque a Pokeball at a shanks.
So is this going to be like... Do you remember back in the day when they started showing all those visuals of Pokemon with like Skyrim graphics? Is it going to be like that?
But better. So, if you actually... So, going back to Sword and Shield, if you actually compare the release trailer of Sword and Shield to the game of Sword and Shield when it actually came up, the graphics were almost double in, in quality. So, yes, it's going to be essentially what you're saying, but the graphics in the trailer now should be so much better by the time they release it early 2022.
This is still pretty early in development.
This is literally all of Game Freak is continuously working on this game all year. Yeah. That is why I think that is why I wasn't upset with the way Diamond and Pearl looks.
Well, they gave it to
chibi.
They gave it to a different team.
Style.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is I think this could be this is like taking Pokemon and just 90 it on the direction it's going.
Complete new direction.
Yeah.
They're taking They're thinking that this might be the way new games work, but they're testing it out with this game.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing.
It didn't show any trainer battles, but it did show them fighting.
Yes, it did. It did show a trainer battle.
It showed them fighting other Pokemon, but I didn't.
Well, if you look closely, there's a guy with a Garchomp and a girl with a Gallade, or maybe it was reversed with the guy and girl. But either way it goes, you can trainer battle. They just have not decided, or we have not heard yet, if it's going to be multiplayer. Which is what we're not sure about.
I'm wondering how catching Pokemon can't be just I'm just gonna lob this Pokeball at a random Pokemon.
No,
to catch
I
it.
think
there's gonna be a bigger mechanic to that.
Well, I think it's going to be there's a few videos out already explaining that to catch certain Pokemon, you have to watch them, look at kind of like some behavioral habits and stuff like that. But along with that,
you got to do some stalker stuff.
You have to study them before you catch them.
You got to look through the bedroom window a couple times.
Yeah,
got to sit in their backyard.
I think it's going to be a sort of like I think that video was just kind of showing the action of catching a Pokemon, but not the process. I do think with stronger Pokemon like Rhyhorn, you saw a few of those, but obviously, like, you get up to Arceus, I think Pokemon like that, you will have to battle.
Oh, I'm sneaking right up behind him and just lobbing a Pokemon in his back. Like,
I'm willing to bet. What I want to know, though, so if you've ever seen the Pokemon anime, they don't catch a Pokemon until it faints.
Correct.
Or they do catch some prior to fainting. But in every Pokemon game, if a Pokemon faints, you don't catch it. So that's what I want to know. If you damage a Pokemon until it faints, can you still catch it afterwards?
I've always wondered. Awesome. I've always wondered that in the games. It's just sitting there unconscious. Why can't I throw a Pokeball at it?
Right?
Because Pokemon don't die; they just faint. Why do I have to knock it out and then just sucks to be you and just walk off?
Why can't you just pick it up and shove it in a Pokeball? That would just be even easier.
And what's going to be crazy is this is going to be the first time Arceus has ever been released in a Pokemon
game. Because he's never been available. They never get him out for distribution.
Nope. Arceus was only ever distributed once. They made an entire area to where you can catch Arceus, but they never released the event tickets. So no one was... If anyone actually has an Arceus, it's hacked.
Correct.
Because it is not it was never an able character to catch. It was never an able
Pokemon to
catch. Oh, do you?
That's fair.
So I do. So I must have like 2 cheater Pokemon.
Nice. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. I
am super excited.
I can't wait for them to drop more. I was taken completely aback just by the. I mean, I'm like, wow. This is
just happening. By the graphics right now, and just think what they're going to be in a year when they've had a whole year of production team working on it.
Have you heard the rumors of the Switch? There's rumors that this year they're going to announce a new beefed up Switch.
The Switch Pro. They've been rumoring that since 2017. Like that. So I'm hard.
But the thing about it, Travis, is a lot of people also think that they're going to be releasing that this year as well, just based on the fact that they're making games like this with higher quality, and because Pokemon is one, or I'm pretty sure Pokemon is one of the most mainstream games in history, right? Just in general.
Oh,
it has some kind of record that I don't remember, but
Thanks for fact checking that before you came on the show, there, boss.
No problem.
We're all about not fact-checking. We are the worst podcast on the internet that nobody knows about.
But it does, it does have some kind of record for, like, most sales or something, and I do think because it's one of Nintendo's strongest games, that Nintendo would probably release a beefed-up console to...
Well, and Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be a beast.
Yeah.
You know Breath of the Wild 2 is just absolutely gonna destroy the older like I got a day one Switch still. I mean, it might blow up if I try to play Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out.
I've honestly never even played the original Breath of the Wild.
It was the only game I had for the first 6 months that I owned my Switch.
When I
So
literally the only reason I even bought a Switch was when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, and I was like, oh well, that's fair. All of my next gen Pokemon games are going to be on the Switch, so I switched to the Switch.
Oh, I see what you did there. So, that's all we got to talk about that. We're going to end that segment there. I got a story to tell you, fellas.
Okay.
Yeah. So, me and the wife were doing some things on the internet.
Yeah.
She bought her...
Something I might see later.
Yeah, I'll send you some pictures later after the stream. You guys know that she does the mermaiding thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were picking out some new mermaid tails to purchase online. And jokingly, I made a comment about being in a tail during Renaissance Festival coming up. And possibly wearing a wig and being one of the mermaids, because they don't allow the mermen in the pool. And it just so happens I got long hair, and she's like, oh, you got long hair, you don't have to do that, you don't have to cut it. So I'm like, I'm not cutting my beard, so I'm going to be a bearded lady. I'm going to wear a top and everything. And she decided to post to her friends that I was joking about that, and they said it's going to happen. So now I can't cut my hair because...
So am I going to see a bearded mermaid here in like 3 months?
Yeah, it's happening. It might even
When is the Renaissance Festival?
May.
Every weekend in May.
Every weekend in May.
I've never actually been to one.
Yeah, if you're a listener and you're
Well, we're
living
going.
in Oklahoma,
Let's go watch Travis
Come to
dress
the-
like a woman.
Oklahoma Renaissance Festival in Muskogee, Oklahoma, and you can see me dressed as a mermaid.
Sounds
So
like
excited.
a plan.
Castle
Yeah.
in Muskogee.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, because I was planning on cutting this hair off, this majestic mane, when it got hot, and now I can't because, I gotta be a bearded lady at the fair.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Just on a
My-
joke.
My hair's been
Yeah.
getting really long too.
Yeah, I got lazy and decided not to cut it, and now,
Are you gonna cut it after? Are you gonna cut it in June?
I don't know, we'll see.
Like once this is all done,
We'll see.
cut it off.
Have you just grown used to it?
Yeah, the wife braided it last night because she was bored.
That's funny.
So now that that's over, Austin, you want to see what our retro movie review? Garrett, whenever you're ready, if you want to jump off anytime, but we're gonna
Yeah.
jump into
Me and the
our
lady are about to go watch WandaVision. We haven't seen today's
Do it.
episode.
well,
So good. So good. Go watch it.
good having you.
You
And
guys
then
have a good
spoil it
night.
for Travis.
Yeah, we'll holler at you later.
Bye, Gert.
Austin, you ready for this?
Retro movie
I'm so excited. What do you got?
You ready for
Oh
this?
gosh, I'm scared. If I haven't seen it, you're gonna unfriend me.
Yeah, we can't be friends anymore.
What is it?
The
It's
princess,
blurred.
the Princess Bride.
Oh yes. Okay. Good. Yeah. It's a great movie.
Okay, we'll
Fantastic.
continue being friends. Okay.
Yeah. Fantastic movie. All right. We're good. I have that as well. I wonder where mine is.
You know, I just now realized
It should be on this list.
the title. If you flip it upside down, it says The Princess Bride. The Princess Bride.
Nice.
Wife's claiming that she's told me that before, but I'm stupid, so.
No, you just discovered it yourself just now. Good
Yeah,
job, Travis.
happened. I'm happy.
That too.
You're
Yeah.
probably the first one to ever notice that.
Yeah, first one ever, right here, happened. First time ever on this podcast.
History.
of
Oh
the
man,
day.
if this doesn't give us like 1 billion views, I don't
Yeah.
know what will.
Trending. So, Metacritic,
All right.
20 critics gave this a 77.
Boo.
That's in the green. 246
Boo.
246 users gave it an 8.4. This
It's better than that, man. That's this is one of the best movies of all time.
Heck yeah, it is. It's got Andre the Giant in it, just in case you haven't seen this one. And if you're a viewer of ours and you've never seen this movie, watch it this week or we can no longer be friends.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. We will unfollow you.
for life. Because we've been following you anyway.
Life. Yeah. There's plenty of windows to look through. We don't have to look through yours. So, make sure you've seen it.
Inconceivable. Sorry, I had to say it at least once.
You had to.
So,
What's Common Sense Media say about it?
witty, winsome fairy tale for the whole family. That should actually say best movie of all time.
Should, yeah.
I'll email the. I'm good friends with the heads of the website. I'll email.
Okay.
them. I'll get that changed.
Yeah.
It's got a 5 out of 5 stars. Out of their overall ratings, I never looked at that before. So
5 out of 5. That's great.
And they're, yeah. Here we'll jump a little heavier into this website. Parents say age 8+ gets a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't know what that means. And 9+ gets a 4 out of 5 stars.
So that year makes a difference,
I guess.
but not with this movie.
Educational value. Not present. The movie is intended to entertain rather than educate.
That is awesome.
Positive messages. 4 out of 5. Despite some betrayal along the way, overall the movie's message is about the triumph of true love and that true love, importance of loyalty, friendship, inventiveness, persuasiveness. I butchered that word. And family. Major themes also include perseverance, courage, in those words, and teamwork. I can't read today.
Marriage.
Shut it. Marriage. Wow. Sorry.
I gotta watch it again. It's been too long, man.
We watch it at least once a week.
Do you? Gosh, I need to.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
We watched it this month. So positive role models and representations. 3 out of 5. I had to count the I couldn't get that number. Characters prize true love and generally hold fast to their ideals where it's concerned. Some characters compromise their beliefs in pursuit of their goals. Boo! But they don't win out in the end. Indiago is driven almost solely by powerful quest for vengeance, but it has his strong reasons. I'm Inigo Montoya.
Spoiler alert. You killed my father. Not prepared to die.
Not prepared to dine. The grandfather and grandson have a touching relationship. Buttercup isn't a very empowered female character for much of the movie. Okay.
Accurate.
Well, yeah, the wife agrees, so there you go. Violence and scariness, 3 out of 5. Action style violence includes a torture machine, sword fights, 1 to the death,
Oh.
a death by poisoning, quicksand, fire pits, shrieking eels, and menacing. I don't know what that word is. Oh, the rodents of unusual size. Rouses. A character makes reference to killing herself. Sexy stuff. I mean, the main character, hot. Sexy stuff, 2 out of 5.
Ellie's got
Yeah. Oh yeah, Carrie Elways. He's a smoking hot dude. A few kisses, most notably a very sweet storybook kiss. Reference to Buttercup's perfect.
bosom.
Buttercups.
Yeah, Buttercup.
Her perfect Buttercups.
Her perfect Buttercups. I don't remember that part of the movie. Did I just...
She's about to stab herself.
Oh, yeah.
How did you perfect breast in this world? I'd be ashamed to damage yours.
Language, 2 out of 5.
Loser.
One use of son of a bee, also my God and Jesus as an exclamation. God, I cannot English today. A lot less than normal. Yeah. Oh, I already know. Consumerism's not present, and you can't even click on it.
Nice.
Drinking, drugs, and smoking. All of the drinking, drugs, and smoking. Drinking. Actually, it's only a 2.
Present. Well, they drink poison, so does that count? Drinking.
It's only a 2 out of 5. I shouldn't drink that while trying to read something off my computer. I was stronger than I thought I was. And Inigo has a drinking problem. He is shown inebriated, and Fezzik nurses him back to health. Other characters sometimes drink from goblets of wine. It's a medieval movie.
That's all you could drink. If you drank the water, you would die.
Yeah, true.
You would literally diarrhea yourself to death if you drank the water. You had to drink the water.
So, on the sidebar, it suggested me to look at another classic movie,
Oh, yeah?
Willow.
Willow. I don't think... If I have seen Willow, it was... Child. I don't recall it.
Val Kilmer's in that one. And, Warwick Davis is the main star of that movie.
Professor Flitwick.
Yeah, Professor Flitwick from, Lord of the
From
Rings.
Harry Potter?
From Lord of the Harry
wow.
Potter.
Lord of the Rings? Wait, what?
Lord of the Harry Potter.
I'll send her a photo.
You know that movie where they fight goblins with lightsabers?
Yeah. And they give that guy without a nose, they throw a ring at him as he's falling into a volcano. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, imagine he who should not be named with the Ring of Power. But with also the powers of Darth Vader. Use the Force,
What
Harry.
if
Use
Disney
the
brings
Force.
them all together
Yeah.
and they do like a mesh up? We find out that it's all the same being, like that evil incarnate that's taken forms through various universes. And then we will get a movie where they all end up meeting each other. And you will see. It'll be epic.
Epic.
It could happen.
Total epicness.
Disney can make it happen.
Gert
Fantastic.
jumped on here during our intro, and I never got a chance to say, "Hey, how have you been doing, sir?" Let's do this
I've been
at the
good.
end of the episode. Maybe you can
Yeah.
just rearrange and cut this in at the beginning.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been first full week back at work in
Boo.
a long time.
Boo.
Made it through. We survived.
Boo.
I
I could use
got
another.
me some.
I could use
I
another
got me
snowstorm.
some Crown.
Yeah.
Some new hand selected. Some guy named Jim Byrne or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
something
He
like
picked a barrel and said, I want this barrel, and I decided I'd try it out, and it was really good.
This one's just some vanilla Crown. That I wish.
Travis, one day when we're rich and famous, we should take a trip to Canada and go tour the Crown. What do they call them?
Distillery.
What are those? Distillery. Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. We should
So,
have a.
once we make our first million,
Which we could do that next week, right?
we could, yeah.
Yeah, we got.
And I'm
we
talking
got this.
before taxes. We're not going to wait till we make a million. Before the government gets their half, and we're only getting
we're
500 a piece. Once we get,
Yeah.
so we'll go do it. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
It's somewhere up there north.
I mean, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll just go to Canada and just start road tripping and be like, hey, has anybody seen this? Hey, has anybody? We're looking
Yeah.
for this.
We'll start on the left side and go all the way to the right side,
Your left or my
and
left?
eventually, well, Canada's left.
So
Of course, I guess they're in the metric system, so they would be
facing
west.
us.
We go from the west side to the east side.
Their west or our west?
I don't know what west is in the metric system,
I
but
don't either.
I like the imperial system.
Is it west if they're facing us or if they got us to their back?
I'm pretty sure if we all stood facing each other with a compass, and west would be facing the same direction.
Oh, okay.
Like, we wouldn't be seeing the compass differently. We would all see the compass the same.
How about we do it this way?
Okay.
How about you start on one end and I start on the other end? We FaceTime each other the entire time and we just search till we meet in the middle.
Yeah, that's a great song. We'll meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. You know that one. Who sings that song? I'm gonna find it and I'll add it to our Spotify playlist.
You do that because that's a classic, and I do like that song.
Yeah. Speaking of Spotify playlist, I listened to a new band. I say new to me.
Hey,
they're called
that works.
Icon for Hire. Have you heard of them? They've been around a little since 2014. They put out their first album, Scripted. I thought they were really good. It's they're an alternative band. They have a female front person, singer.
Nice.
They sound really good. If you're into like Paramore or Flyleaf, you really like them. And they just released on the 19th a brand new album that I really haven't got to listen to because I'd never heard of them before. But when I was like, ooh, who's this? And I was looking them up. I was like, oh, they've got a new album.
So they got an album that came out in 2013. And 3 looks like singles that came out in 2019. Okay, they got some stuff from they got stuff from 2011, boss. Did you say 2014?
Really? The oldest album I saw was 2014, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe 2011's like back when they were like playing gigs in clubs and they were just passing out CDs to their fans.
They have a full-size album called Scripted from 2011.
Oh, see, Scripted I thought was the 2014 album, so, okay.
She's got pink hair.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
Check them out. They're really good.
I listened to a new song that was absolute dumpster fire this week, or was it Wednesday? Thursday I listened to that song? Absolute dumpster fire. First time I'd ever gave a YouTube video a thumbs down.
Oh, snap, that bad.
Oh, it was garbage. It was a remake of probably one of my top 5 favorite bands, one of their best songs. It was a song, the remake, the song that was garbage was a Post Malone song. He covered...
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because he did that for Pokemon, didn't he?
He did.
What did that have? My wife was asking me about that because she was like playing the song. And I was
garbage.
Like, I know that song, but I don't know this version. And she's like, what does this have to do with Pokemon? And I'm like, I don't know. Why are you asking? And she's like, well, this is Post Malone, and he's doing it for Pokemon.
Yeah, because tomorrow, Saturday, the 27th, is the actual 25th anniversary for Pokemon. And they're doing a virtual animated concert for the anniversary. And Post Malone is the leading act. He's the main act for the deal. And he covered Hootie and the Blowfish, I Only Want to Be With You.
What does that have to do with Pokemon?
I don't know. But it was exposed to have had... So, the YouTuber I watched, Austin John Plays, he talked about it. And it was supposed to have had in-grade music from one of the towns from Gen 2. I can't remember the name of the town, because in the Pokemon games, each town has its own music that plays in-game. I always have the music off, so I don't listen to the music. You can listen, you can hear some digitized music in the background, but he sings so... his vocals are so garbage and so bad that it's hard to listen to anything else. And he changes some of the lyrics up, and it's just... I guess I'm biased because that song is probably one of my favorite songs from back when I was in high school. I love Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh yeah, that's so good. Yeah.
So
I gotta listen to this now. I heard a little bit, but now I'm gonna listen to the whole thing just to see how bad it is.
I almost didn't feel bad because you can go to his YouTube, look up Post Malone on YouTube, and you can go to his YouTube channel, and it's the top video on his channel, and that's where I watched it, and that's where I gave it the thumbs down. Garbage. Hated it. I even went back to the YouTube channel of Us John Plays and commented on his video about how garbage that song was. I'm like, yeah, this just hurt my soul. I had to actually...
If you want to know how garbage it is, I'll add it to our Spotify playlist so you can be able to listen to it.
I will unfriend you on every platform and delete this channel.
Okay.
Not really, but I don't know how to do any of that.
I have to add a Post Malone song now, so
okay.
We'll see. I won't add that one out of respect for you. I'll just have to add a different one.
I had to go back and listen to the original song to get
just
the
to
remake
flush it
out of to get it out of my system.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Listen to Hootie and the Blowfish. Fantastic band from the 90s. Love them. You should add the actual original song to the Spotify playlist.
I'll do that. I'll add the original. I will not add Post Malone's.
Yeah, that'd make me happy. That'd make Hootie and the Blowfish happy.
Yeah.
So.
You and me, we come from different worlds. Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, the song I didn't like is the original song is he makes a comment in the song, you always laugh at me when the dolphins make me cry, right?
Yeah.
In Post Malone's version, he says, when the Cowboys make me cry.
What? Does he really say that?
Yes. So, in my ignorance, the 20 years I've been hearing this song, I had no idea why he referenced dolphins in this song. Okay?
Right?
And my wife made the genius comment, well, maybe it's the Dallas Cowboys that Post Malone is, because the Dallas Cowboys make many people cry because they suck so bad.
Yeah, they can be depressing if you're a fan.
So maybe in the original song, Hootie, I can't remember the lead singer's name, but maybe
Grace
he was...
Rucker.
Yeah, I'm bad with names. Maybe he was a Miami Dolphins fan, and throughout the 90s, the Dolphins made a lot of fans cry.
Maybe! Maybe. I always took it as a literal dolphin. Like
I always did too.
He was just a softie for animals, like Flipper.
Maybe he every time.
Oh man, I have to do some research.
We'll
have to see. Are they from Florida? We'll have to look this up.
Okay, I'm looking that up right now. We got some time.
This will be super interesting. This will be very telling because I always thought
they're from South Carolina.
Yeah, so maybe. I mean, who else would they be rooting for? This was before the Tennessee Titans. This was back when they were in Houston, so.
Well, and this would have been South Carolina. This would have been before the Carolina Panthers, because the Carolina Panthers were a.
Oh yeah.
They were an expansion team in 98, 99. I Only Want to Be With You. It was on their Cracked review that came out in 94.
Okay.
Which that album ranks up in my top five favorite albums. Yeah. He may actually be from Florida. So the band was formed. It claims that. Let's see here. He was born and raised in South Carolina. So.
Yeah, you could be a Dolphins fan though.
Man, can you believe that when he, in 2008, he actually went and did his solo stuff, became a country music star? And his
pretty wild.
His solo stuff, I'd still listen to it because I just love the sound of his voice.
Yeah, he's pretty successful as a country musician.
He's getting up there in age too. He's in his mid-50s. So, man, I think we got a lot done in this episode there, boss.
Yeah. Good, man.
So,
It was good. I'm excited. I'm about to... How long was that direct?
it was a Pokemon presentation. It was not a direct.
Pokemon, sorry. My bad. How long was the presentation?
I'd say about 22 minutes. 25
Oh,
minutes.
that's not bad. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah, I'll have to
when
watch that tonight.
I was sitting there not watching that while working today, and
Yeah.
it kept, like, every so many minutes it'd give that YouTube load ring, and it'd pause.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a live stream, it was it premiered. It did it premiered, so it wasn't live. So, while not working, it would, every so often, it would hit a load, and I had not Wi-Fi on, and it was, every so often, it would hit a load. I'm like, what's going on here? So the Wi-Fi I didn't have turned off, I turned off. So I went back to my mobile data, which I had about 4 bars, because I wasn't working.
Right.
It did it just about the same amount of time. It'd freeze, one loop, and go. And I'm like, what's going on here? So I was watching Austin John Plays react. He posted a reaction of him actually. He recorded himself watching the premiere with the premiere up on his screen and everything, and his was buffering in the exact same place mine did.
How weird.
So I guess their presentation was just I
It
don't
was
know.
just overloaded. Too many people watching it at
Yeah,
once.
there was like 2.1 million people watching that premiere on the U.S. because their channel, and it may have been because their channel was premiering 2 episodes at the same time. That may have been what it was. Because they were premiering a UK version and a US version. I don't know what the difference was. I guess it had a British accent in the UK one. I don't know. Maybe they said some British words. I don't really know. I didn't watch it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it was freaking.
I forgot. I was going to ask Gert. I still need a Mars Shadow. I was going to
No, you
tell
can
Gert, we need to hook up. I need that. I did see that back in November. They're running it from November to April in Japan. They're having some kind of distribution where if you got a code from a certain something, you could put it in on their website, and then it would randomly select 3 Pokemon, and one of them was Marshadow. So
Really?
people in Japan are able to get Marshadow right now. Yeah, it was like Marshadow, Volcanion, and I don't remember what the third one was.
Did
Those are the ones.
you see my message in our chat about the singing Pikachu?
Yeah, I got that.
See, I
Yep,
haven't got
that.
So the only thing special about that one is it's a Pikachu that knows sing.
Yeah.
So
And it also has a move called like Celebrate, and
Oh, really?
I don't know what that is. It doesn't say what it does. It has no power. It has no accuracy. It just says will give you a message on a special day. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. So maybe if I use it tomorrow on the 25th anniversary, maybe it'll give me a Mars Shadow. I don't know.
it could. I mean,
That'd be awesome.
could just crash your Switch too.
Maybe, and then I'll have an excuse to get a new one.
Before you get a new computer.
Oh gosh, no. I need a new computer.
Well,
The fans deserve me getting a new computer.
yes, they do. So I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good,
So-
man. You binge. Well, you can wait till Friday. I was gonna say
So,
binge WandaVision. It's so good.
Since we haven't mentioned it all episode, and people are just riveted to know, come follow us on Twitter, the Pantless Pod 1.
Yep. Yep.
On anywhere you can get audio podcasts.
Yep. You're there.
Email us, thepantlesspodcast@gmail.com. Yeah, I feel like we had A lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
So,
It's a big day. It's an exciting day.
Action-packed episode.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's all go listen to Hootie and the Blowfish and watch the Pokemon presentation.
Watch you some Princess Bride.
Yes, and watch Princess Bride. I need to go watch that too.
Comment down below what you think about that movie, and hey, like, subscribe. Hey,
And if there's another movie that you want us to review, let us know, because we're running out of personally owned material.
We're not.
So we need some suggestions.
I have a whole stack over there.
I just assumed those were Xbox games. I don't know.
No, that shelf over there's got just packed of movies. So.
Thick. Nice.
So, yeah. Till next week.
Yep, we'll see you guys.
See
Appreciate
y'all later.